Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who hasn't to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Okay, today I want to teach this stitch. It's a little bit of a yarn eater. And the way to tell that is the stitch is thick. Okay? So the thicker the stitch, the more it eats yarn. But this is a 1-row repeat. So this is the front or the back. And it looks the same on the other side, which is the front or the back. Now, here's an idea. Because it's a little bit of a yarn eater, if you don't want to do this stitch to make a big item, but you're making something and you don't want just that stitch, you want to mix it up a little bit, this is a good pattern to put in another pattern to kind of mix it up a little bit. Alright, y'all want to learn how to do this? It's really, really easy. And like the title says, it is the knotted half double crochet stitch. There's one little tricky part, but it's not that tricky. I would call this a beginner pattern. It's that easy. Okay. So, y'all ready to get started? Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to get some yarn. And I'm just using a 4 worsted weight yarn. And you can use any yarn you want with this. All I suggest is to make your hook size comparable to the yarn that you use. I'm going to use my favorite hook in the world, my Susan Bates J10 6mm. And it's not my favorite because it's a Susan Bates, because I actually do not like a Susan Bates tip because it splits the yarn too much. I actually prefer a boy tip. Okay, so this pattern, you chain as many as you want. It don't matter. It does not matter. So there is no multiples. Alright, but you want to make your foundation chain loose. Because otherwise it'll draw up on you. I don't even know how many I've chained. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll do a turning chain of 1. Okay. Now, what we're going to do to start it is we're going to go, I'm going to use the bumps on the back. If you want to use the side of the stitch itself, that's fine. Does not matter to me. I'm going to go in each one. See what I mean? It splits the yarn. And I'm going to put 1 single crochet in every single stitch. And I'm going to do it kind of loosely. This is not one of them stitches where that you can do real tight. So if you have a problem with releasing your tension, this is a good stitch to practice. because you really don't want it tight. Alright, I got a couple more. Well, more than a couple, but anyway. Now, I'm just going to do one row, maybe two, to show y'all how to do this. Because, like I said, it's a one row repeat. And after you put your foundation row of single crochets, that's the repeat, the next row. My tail keeps getting caught. Okay. Now, to do this stitch, you really want to draw your loop up right here, because you're going to be working in this turning chain. So you want a turning chain of 1. And like I said, you really want it loose. Okay, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go in that turning chain, not in the stitch. And you're going to draw up a loop. Okay, then you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to go into the very first stitch and draw up a loop. Okay, and that'll give you 5 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 5. And that's your first knotted half double. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to go into the same stitch that you just worked in and draw up a loop. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to go into the next stitch and draw up a loop. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 5. And that's the stitch. Let's do it again. Yarn over, go into the same one that you just worked, and draw up a loop. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, and draw up a loop. Yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 5. And that is all it is to that entire stitch, right there. And when you get to the end, after you make your last one, what you're going to do is before you do your turning chain of 1, you're going to draw that loop up, because you're going to be working in that turning chain, just like you did over here. And that's it. That is the entire pattern right there. Over and over and over. See, I told y'all, it's very, very simple. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, we're going to yarn over. We're going to go in the stitch we just worked in, and we're going to draw up a loop. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to go into the next stitch and draw up a loop. That gives you 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through all 5. Want to do it again? Okay. Yarn over, go into the stitch you just worked, draw up a loop. Yarn over, go into your next stitch, draw up a loop. 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through all 5. That is it, y'all. But it's gorgeous, see? And you just do the same thing over and over and over. And it looks the same on the front as it does on the back. But like I said, it is a little bit of a yarn eater. But this is one of them stitches that you can just blindly do sitting watching TV. Alright, y'all. That's going to be all for today. And today is my Wednesday. So, that means I'm off the next couple of days. Now, next week, I'm hoping that I can actually get 3 videos up. Woo! Wouldn't that be something? Because lately I have not. I've already got 2 videos planned. Alright, y'all. I guess I'll meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. I do want to say, if you do by chance do like I did right here and make your chain too tight, oh, and you want to end with a row of single crochets as well, just like you put down here, you want to end with a row of singles. But if you put a border around it, that should straighten it out, just in case you made it too tight. Okay, now that I've said all that, I guess there ain't nothing left to say except for get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.